Oh my
What happened? She used my name.
I have a question.
Because it says where to place them. How do you know where to place them?
I can't answer that question. You know
Oh
that.
my
But we're not
God.
taking the test.
Right.
I know, can we just
That's like asking me a rumor about somebody I know. Like, did he do it? I can't say if he did it. He's my best. What's the question?
I'll show you.
I'm gonna tell you right now.
Wait, he's gonna tell me.
I mean, I'm not gonna tell you that way you're saying it. I'll let her tell you, but let me say it to you, and then you can
I
translate.
know,
we
you
go
guys
ask
did.
Can we go ask him?
Say it again. All right, so here's the deal. For those who need to know, there's going to be a question that asks you something about the three inside corners. Who's small, who's medium, who's large? The answer is they're always across from one another. In other words, the medium corner is directly across from the medium side. There are two black
That don't
sides.
make sense because on the other in the test, the bottom of
They can't talk to you about the test.
Yeah, but it's like it doesn't matter. It's always across.
Oh.
It doesn't matter what it's like.
So it always stays in that order?
Always across from.
Okay.
Now here's what they're going to ask you, something like this. Please place an item in the two largest corners. Well, there are only three corners. So the two largest corners are medium and large. These are the two corners that have the most space in this triangular house. That's where they're going to ask you to put it, and that's where you put it. They're going to ask you to draw it, but you draw a box as your picture. All right, pause. Anybody not know? You subtract it, even though I figured, like, so you can do anything with a triangle on a chart. I need to show that first. Check the clock. All right, this guy's a subtract. Anybody know? I know. You want to turn on the air? Oh, you're turning on. Oh, put it in the jacket, so you might have to
So
do
why are
that.
we adding particles?
Because that's what
Just the formula. Just the formula.
formula.
Once you get it, you put your twos on. Everybody gets a two, everybody gets a house. Everybody gets two. So if you can figure out addition or subtraction, everything else is the same. You get a two, now you get a house. You work it out. Here it comes, you're a 25, look at me. You're a 144. Still inside the house, the 25 and the 44 get the 169. Still inside the house, and then on your calculator, if you have a calculator, try it now, because once you start the test, you say, oh, how do I get on the calculator? I can't tell you. I can give you a chance to do it now. Calculator, you do second button, I think is the blue button. Punch it in now, and the house. You hit the 13 first, but I feel like on the calculator, some of them, they make you put the radical first, then the 169 inside the house. Others, you put the 13 and you hit the square root. Somebody tell me what it is on these calculators. How do you get that 13, the 169 inside the radical side? Do I hit the radical first and then 13, or 13 and then the radical? Radical first? Do I have to hit a blue button and get to it, to the radical, or no, I just go straight radical? Alright. So blue button, light blue button, second function is what's officially called, but since there's only one light blue button in the upper left hand corner. Blue button, radical, and then put in your 169. But of course, listen to this. If the numbers are small and you know your timetables, you don't need the calculator. This just asks you the question, what number times itself will give you the number inside the house? What number times itself will give you 169? Now let's see, 12 times 12, that's 144. 13 times 13, I write it down. Oh, 169, oh, 13 does. All right, I'm not going to do that one, but it's the same concept. I do need to find that one problem. I'm going to feel bad if you don't get it, so I got to do that one problem. It's on one of the worksheets. I'll find it at the end. Someone take out day 5, look at the very last page and tell me if there's a XY plane and it says something about finding the slope triangle. Day 5, last page. I'm still going to do these guys here.
Yeah, I'm going to do it.
Alright. I must do that problem. Let me do that problem right now.
The only time that we didn't do is unit.
Check it. 9 minutes. This, that triangle. Vertical. This and one other thing, and what you got is what you got. If you studied over the last 2 days, that's cool for you. If you didn't study, you didn't even know you were going to test it. Well, you did know you were going to test it. I showed you guys the test, didn't I? It felt like I did. But you're in high school, why would you even study? Like, really, what's the point? Why would I do that? Same reason I don't prepare for class for senior, right? But unit 3, I'm just going for it. When I go home, I'm like, okay, what's happening tomorrow? Got it. Get ready, get your computer ready, boom. That's unit 3. And that should happen by, if everything goes properly, today and tomorrow. Today we take it, tomorrow, Monday we fix things. Next Wednesday, boom, we should be on Unit 3. The end of the school month, your class, you guys are down here in the red if your name is up there. I will tell you, you are going to see one like this, but you only need 2 points, so this is a question 4. So if you don't need a 4, don't stress on what I'm about to say. But people who want a 4, it's not going to be hard. Here it goes. Step 1, plot this. 2, negative 3. Negative 2 and 3. 4, 5, 4, 5, 4, negative 5. Some people, this is still a mystery for them how to get these dots in. You go to the right, you go down. You back up to the left, you go up. Where are you here? You're a who? These things are called coordinates. They're called points, and they're called one other thing. Plots. Plots? No, I mean plots. You plot it, you put it on there. All right, here's the deal. Please create a slope triangle. What the heck is a slope triangle? It just means connect these dots for the slope, and then make a right triangle by coming straight down on this side until you make it, until they meet each other. Boom, I just made a slope triangle. Okay. The next thing I'm going to do, yeah, we learn in here. We don't do that other stuff. We keep learning. All right, and here, you need, this is a right triangle. That's Monica, she's a star. She was in this movie. She was like the bad kid, I was like the teacher. Or she was a good kid. And then I did this line that almost won us an Oscar. I think we won the movie thing. I was the distance between the points. How long is this line? Well, if I knew how long this was, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 blocks. How many blocks this was? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I hope it's 6. 6 blocks. Some people count this way. 1, 2, 3. You don't count the beginning, like this is 1 block, 2 blocks, and so on. So how many blocks do you have? The 6 blocks. Now here's the beauty, because I'm not going to finish it. Because I have the 2 legs that are connected to the butt crack, and I hate saying that now, sorry I even started that. The 2 that are connected to the leg, which is why they call them legs, this capital L, you add them. 8 plus 6. Now somebody's gonna put 14 on their test, I'm gonna be like, dang, I wish I could give you some credit, because I know you get the concept when to add and when to subtract, but I can't. Everybody gets a 2, and everybody gets a house. The Pythagorean theorem. You're a 64, oh, I can't even stop now. It's gonna be a 100. Anybody know what the square root of 100 is? 10 is it, 9 is close. So I'm like, how's it 10? What number times itself will give you a number in the house? That's what the square root asks. Down to my last 4 minutes. Look at it, see how you feel about it. Yeah. None of this stuff is especially hard. I'm actually, you can answer super good, you get a 4. Sort of DBE adds up to 180. That is the corners of a triangle add up to 180. How do we prove it? To get your 2 points, 2 Z's and a U. How about that? 2 Z's and a U, and I'll give you the 2 points. To get 4, you just put it all together, but watch this. You do this here. Start off with something you know. You know that ABC equals 180. Everybody knows that. We went fast, we've done it before. Anybody know what the word is that goes with that? Yeah, you need to put supplementary to get the 2 points off of just the letter U. I'm about to put in 2 Z's, and you got 2 points. After you get the 2 points, for those who are like, okay, that's all I need. The others you can hang in for the 3 and 4. The others you can start daydreaming about, whatever. Here it comes. The first Z, I'm gonna make it in green. First Z is the A and the D. Zank, zank, zank. A and D are congruent. In other words, they equal the same amount. I'll put it over here. Angle A is congruent to angle D. Anybody know why? You gotta put the real reason, or I can't give you the 2. This is 1 Z. These 2 are what we call alternate. They're on opposite sides of the yeah, thank you. Alternate. Interior. You put alternate angles. Alternate interior angles. That's how we know that they are congruent. You get to say it. We're gonna do the same thing as angle A and angle D. That little symbol in front. Let me put a black highlighter on black. That's like black on black crime. You know what I mean? See you recording? Don't do black on black crime. All right, whatever. Here goes. Say again. Zank, zank, zank. It's backwards, but whatever. So I can call it an S. Angle C and E are congruent to angle E. Is that a C? Let's make him a C. since he's on the top floor, and E on the bottom floor. Same reason, we're on opposite sides of a transversal within two parallel lines. Oh, I missed that one. Two parallel lines is alt, int, angles. For those who have good memories, I apologize to you. Like, dang, we went over this last time. I still remember it. I know. The people around you, they don't remember it. And I got to teach everybody, not just you. Here it comes. Last part. So right now, wait a second. You might be at a 3. Maybe I should give 2. 1 for this. 1 for that. 1 for that. That's 3 points. We have to demonstrate on here. Yeah, this last part gets you the 4 because you haven't proven what they want, which is you said something about these 3 guys. You said something about how these relate, but now we need to say something about the B, the D, and the E. So here's what we do: we put it right below. Let's see, A, green and green, A and D, A and D, A and D ointment. If you become a parent, you got to put that. That's real. You got to put that on the baby.
What?
On their butt.
Yeah. So now you got to get close. So you can just let the other person do it. You just say, good job. Alright, here comes C and E.
Something on his face.
C and E, they go together. We're gonna replace them. B, you just get to come down. Here it comes. Plus sign. They equal 180 as well. Substitution, he has a good memory. Somebody substituted. Sean, like, how's the substitution? Basically, I'm saying, since the top row we know for sure, it's the rule. Basically, I'm gonna like sub in the green guy for him, and the black guy for him. So it's almost like, well, if you guys equal 180, and you and I are equal, and you and I are equal, and clearly the 2 B's are equal, therefore this bottom row is always also equal to 180. That's why it's a 4 if you get this far, all the way to substitution. Here's what I'll do. I'll make it a 2 or a 4. Anybody gets all of this, boom, clearly get a 4. I may not do a 3 on, I don't know. We'll figure it out. All right. I'm going to say 180 on that. If you got a different color, B plus C, put a 180 on that. They're supplementary. All right, so they're going to give you those 2, or you have to write it, I guess. A and B, B and C. Here's the tricky part that most people are going to miss. Right now, I don't know if this is a 2 yet, but here's the tricky part. Since both of us, all of us here equal 180, that means you and me, we must be the same person. If you equal 180 and I equal 180, I have to be the same person. We're twins. Whatever we are, I know A plus B equals B plus C. Too much information. Some people stop listening, please. Stop listening. Because it's too much info. You say, Dad, you remember all this? What you doing? I'm not supposed to do. I hate to talk to you later. Subtract the B on both sides. Why are you doing that? Because you want to show that once the B's are gone, you want to show that these 2 are equal to each other. They're called vertical angles. A, C. Did I write anything after that?
No. Yeah.
Substitution, subtraction? Oh, they wrote it for us. Congruent? Yeah, congruent. In any case, you may not need that one. I think this one is in a group that has 4 questions, so you need to get just 2 of them. For 1 minute, relax.